What's good? It's your boy Terra Money, and today I'm playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 quick play multiplayer gameplay. Right now I'm in my room, but at the same time, as soon as I got this game started, my mind hooked on horn. I have to get the groceries and stuff. But I'm on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Right now I'm gonna try to go a full hour and 20 minutes around that time. Throughout this whole gameplay, yes, I am going to be talking about the metaverse, blockchain, cryptocurrencies, as much now, even NFTs too, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to me, I am a gamer by embracing the new age or the golden age of gaming when it comes to the metaverse and things like that, basically Web3 and stuff like that. So, when it comes to my gameplays, I'm particularly talking about those things. And when I talk about those things, I speak, from the way that I see it, what I'm saying, about this digital world. Because, yes, the metaverse is strictly transhumanism movement. I consider part of the New Age movement, but bringing that New Age concept into the digital world is something that I'm looking forward to bringing into the table when it comes down to the topic and the subject of the metaverse. Like, I already got Kindle books that talks about the metaverse, but right now I'm trying to wait to get this Blockchain Life book off of Amazon from two inspirational people that's part of this new technology and this new outlook of virtual reality, augmented reality, mixed reality, all come to one thing: is extended reality.
Friendly UAV on station. Two objectives secure.
You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing. So let's get into this gameplay, y'all.
Domination. Enemy securing Charlie. We're taking Bravo.
So yeah, when it comes down to my philosophy, you can see how I switched it up. I never did. It was two subjects.
Secure the perimeter.
When it comes to color sorcery, it deals with the physical world and things of this world. But, if I brought that philosophy into fruition, this world would have been like India when it comes to worship and every single thing out there. So what I do now is, oh fuck. And I don't know if y'all know about this level, but when it comes to be around a bunch of cars and shit, you just waiting for that moment when that shit blows up. People say this is the worst car map or worst Call of Duty map in history, but at the same time, it's not though, man. You get kills if you throw grenades and stuff and do all that stuff, you know what I mean?
Swapping mags.
Oh yeah, speaking of Modern Warfare, I was looking through the internet. Modern Warfare 2 is the best-selling game. They promote the hell out of it. Let me turn this down. I have to turn this down. But when it comes to Modern Warfare 2 being sold, I know it was gonna sell out because when it came to that trailer with that Hispanic dude and the other guy, singing in the trailer, I knew this was gonna be a hot game. Now I haven't played campaign yet, but like I said, once it comes to Game Pass, I'm gonna try to play all the campaigns. I probably will record it too. It depends though. I might try to record the campaigns, do the gameplay, do the Game Pass, because if it's coming to Game Pass, it's definitely gonna come to cloud gaming and stuff like that. But also, I want to say this though. You know what I'm saying? I heard about PlayStation. I was like I said, I'll be on Instagram, but I don't know how long I can keep this Instagram because it's on my old Facebook channel page. Now, I was going to say channel page, but like this guy was saying in the comments, when Sony made PlayStation 3, it didn't sell that good because the 360 was selling that well. And it could have stayed on top if it wasn't for the Red Wing of Death. You know what I'm saying? But 360 outsold the PS3. You know what I'm saying? And they said Sony was finna go bankrupt because of that. I don't know if it's true because Sony got other things going on. But don't get me wrong, their video game console and their exclusives does help them make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? That PlayStation's popular in Saudi Arabia. It's definitely popular in America for those who are hardcore PlayStation fans. Also in Europe too, mostly UK, I think. You know what I'm saying? But what dominates the most is PC gaming as well, PC gaming. But when it comes to cloud gaming, when it comes to Southeast Asia, many different parts, what I'm saying, they can benefit from cloud gaming since they don't live in a place where it's electricity or their own phones and stuff. That's one thing, but making what Xbox is basically doing though. See, I'm an Xbox techno philosopher and also an Xbox techno theist. I say I'm an Xbox techno philosopher and an Xbox techno theist. And when it comes down to that, techno theist means technology and theism put together. And theism means any form of God. Like you got monotheism, polytheism, paratheism, which is parent, and theism, making the gods and goddesses your parents. Like I said, Mother Ocean and Father Shango is going to forever be my parents, my spiritual parents, or basically spirit guide parents. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to techno-theism, is me technology and theism. You know what I'm saying? But even though I came up with that word in my mind, it's probably, even if it has been used lately, but if it haven't, then I might be the one that came up with the name. I'm the master of coming up with names, things to learn about, different rappers coming up with new slangs and stuff like that. I am into music, but, like I said, I'm bringing the new age spirituality. I'm bringing the new age movement into the metaverse. And also I'm bringing my music into the metaverse. So I might become my first metaverse rapper or musician, but, that's a mission. Besides, the Gorillas. The Gorillas are a cartoon band, but, when it comes to the Gorillas, they're a cartoon band, not really a metaverse band. But, just imagine if they ever came into the game when the metaverse was brought up. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm always going to be of the physical world. But when it comes to enjoying the pleasures or anything of this physical world that offers, just being around negative energy at my job and at my house, you know what I'm saying? Like my mom, she can get negative sometimes. She got mood swings and act pathetic. But, when it really come down to it though, I gotta find a way to make myself happy, you know what I'm saying? And when it comes down to it, the metaverse, just by looking through it, NFTs, cryptocurrencies, blockchain, Web3, DeFi. I'm still learning these new words. Like I said, I got Kindle book forms about the metaverse. And when you get the metaverse book, like, I don't know why I'm not up here getting kills. I ain't get no kills. I ain't get no kills. I'm up here talking. And I'm supposed to play this professionally, but you know how that goes. You know how that goes.
The enemy controls 2 objectives.
Yeah. Yep. He was on the other side. He was on the other side. But when it comes to the metaverse, the economy, and also I heard about the metaverse gonna have a constitution as well. So they're really putting all into the metaverse, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to it. And even though like GTA 5, that's a metaverse itself when it comes to the online world. You know what I'm saying, in lobbies and randomly getting killed by people and stuff and whole nine yards. And when it comes to Rockstar Games, they invested $1 billion into GTA 6. So, since the metaverse concept is already brought up, when it comes down to Rockstar Games, when it comes to GTA 6, they definitely going to make their online a metaverse. I don't know how realistic it's going to be, but they're going to make it as a metaverse. You know what I'm saying? They probably using Unreal Engine 5 as well. Like, if you look at this game, it looks like it is Unreal Engine, but when it comes down to it, it's nowhere near the realistic of it. But when it comes to like I said, I say this in my last playthrough video, but when it comes to Ready Player One, the movie, I haven't read a book yet. Like I haven't read Snow Crash yet, but when it comes to books that talks about the concept of virtual reality, or basically a metaverse-like universe, like when it comes to the beginning scene, when the guy, I forgot his name, when Z, I'm gonna call him Z, when Z put on the headset on and log into the Oasis and show, like I got that on my phone, like I got it download through YouTube downloads if you got premium. When I watched that, it just amazed me to see how beautiful, my home world is gonna be, the metaverse. So even though Oasis is a concept of a metaverse, but it is a metaverse, I think it shows worlds. Now, here's the thing: when it comes to your avatar getting killed, I didn't bring this up. I'm gonna bring it up now. When it comes to your avatar getting killed in games, that's not true. When it comes to the metaverse, you still be able to keep all your things and everything. When it comes to like I'm gonna come out with a book talking about gaming in the metaverse and stuff. I'm gonna come out with a book about that because if people up here thinking like, oh, I'm gonna lose all my stuff if I get killed in the game. The metaverse is not really a video game. It's more like a whole new world that, I'm saying, that humankind wanted to create for the citizens of this world. What I'm saying? When it comes to drugs and computer games, that's gonna be our new reality once 2030 comes, once 2040 comes, and when 2050 comes, that's when you have Web 4 and maybe Web 5 to where you be able. Because like I said, I saw this video on YouTube, YP's old channel. He did have a video where it says by the year 2050, you'll be able to transfer your soul into the metaverse. Now, the reason why that's not Web 4, because Web 4 is all about having a brain computer chip in your brain, to where if you sit down and meditate, you can log in through your brain chip when you meditate. Cause I can't say sleeping, because when you sleep, your body shuts down and you won't be able to do whatever you do in the metaverse or in the digital world. But when you meditate, that's one thing as well. So, when it comes to meditation, having that brain computer chip, log into the ecosystem, that's one thing too. You know what I'm saying? But that's Web 4 though, when it comes to logging in through the brain chip. When it comes to Web 5, that's when you be able to transfer your soul into the metaverse. But it's not gonna be forcible. Like people will have a choice. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be in my 60s once 2050 comes. I'm in my 30s now, but I'll be in my 60s once 2030 comes. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is that I might be one of those people that be able to have my soul transferred into the metaverse. And let me tell you this is a fake world. Like what you see in this game, all of this is fake. You know what I'm saying? All of this is fake. And that's one thing you must realize if you want to transfer your soul into the metaverse. You know what I'm saying? Now when it comes to the metaverse, I know it means augmented, bringing the digital to the physical. I know that for sure, but when I'm talking about transferring your soul, I'm talking about entering into the digital world. Like I said, I got big hopes for Omniverse. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have big hopes for Meta too much, but when it comes to Omniverse, though, they got promises when it comes to their metaverse. They got promises when it comes to their metaverse, you know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, they're going to have a digital twin. So just imagine what type of games you can make by having, you know what I'm saying? If they have a digital twin of the whole America countries, including the urban areas and the rural areas, there's so many games you can make out of that. Like, the reason why I brought that up, because you look, I was part of Roblox for a while. I was part of Roblox for a good minute. You know what I'm saying? I was part of that. Yeah, I was a part of that. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes down to the choices to log into, they give you choices, but you got to be in there longer if you want to have access to all of their choices. You know what I'm saying? They got role-playing games and stuff like that. So Omniverse, I see Omniverse becoming like Roblox by having different web pages to log into these virtual worlds. Basically teleport. And that's the definition of Roblox. And Second Life too. When I was playing Second Life back in the late 2000s, You know what I'm saying? I was able to teleport to different places. I will enjoy Second Life again, but it's no fun playing it on the Mac. PC is more better playing virtual reality worlds or games, or basically metaverses. And that's what it really comes down to. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what it really comes down to the whole outlook of that. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to Microsoft building the metaverse, like, you know what I'm saying, Xbox, you know what I'm saying, they need someone to speak for Xbox metaverse or Xbox having a metaverse. Like when it comes down to PlayStation homes, that could have been an Xbox idea of creating a metaverse within the console. But you know, it will take time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Phil Spencer is open up of creating a metaverse for Xbox. But when it comes to the metaverse games, though, like TCG World, Decentraland, even Sandbox, I mean, oh yeah, they got Minecraft. I forgot. They definitely got Minecraft. Minecraft is basically Xbox's own personal metaverse. You know, to be honest, you know what I'm saying. Even Minecraft was featured in Ready Player One. It was definitely featured in that game. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to it, Minecraft is Xbox personal metaverse. But I feel as though Xbox is gonna have a multitude of metaverses. So instead of creating a PlayStation Home, I guess they're gonna be open up to Decentraland and Sandbox, a whole PlayStation 2 as well, and hopefully Nintendo as well too. You know what I'm saying? Because blockchain gaming or NFT gaming is going to be the new reality once 2030 comes. Because people are going to be wondering, you know, where we're going to find work and stuff. Like the thing is, we're going to have UBI. And what is UBI? Universal Basic Income, where you get $1,000 each month. And if you're good at saving money, you know what I'm saying, you can save up to $5,000 up to 5 months if you're getting UBI every month. But also it's a digital currency too, so cryptocurrency. But the thing is, it's gonna be allowed to be used in in-game purchases. Basically the metaverse. You know what I'm saying? Like the reason why like Street Fighter 6 created a battle hub and a war tour, because Street Fighter 6 is gonna be active throughout the generation of PlayStation 5 and Xbox. So you know they're gonna keep updating. They might add a DLC into their game. You know what I'm saying? They might add a DLC into their game. You know, we just gotta wait and see. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta wait and see. He just shoot his. We just gotta wait and see. I swear, man, these enemies be coming out of nowhere. I'm surprised they use this rocket. I don't know if y'all hear, but my mom is now slapping her computer music again. Like I got the door closed. Hopefully this tablet don't catch it, but you know, my mom like to slap music, but she usually turn it up loud and don't give a damn about the neighbor's peace next to us. Cause the houses we live in is connected to each other. And her computer is right by the wall of the next door neighbor's house. I used to do that too, but I stopped doing that when I got older. But you know, let's hope that this tablet don't catch her loud ass music. I don't know if she's gonna turn it up real loud, but if she do, I'm gonna try my best to make my voice loud as well while I'm talking through the game. Holy shit, dude. So yeah, when it comes to blockchain gaming, you know what I'm saying, many people is gonna open up to it, you know what I'm saying? Many people is gonna open up to it. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause when it comes to cryptocurrencies and NFTs, you know, those type of things, when it comes to cryptocurrencies and NFTs, those are the best choices that, you know, we can never make for us to have, you know what I mean? Like what Kyle Schwab said, you won't own nothing and be happy. You know what I'm saying? People would never understand that sentence he gave out. You feel? Because when I first heard it, I'm like, how that's going to be possible? People love to own things. People love to own all types of things. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, how that's going to be possible? You know what I'm saying? You won't own nothing and be happy, right? You know what I'm saying? So when I first heard that, this is way before, you know, Mark Zuckerberg mentioned the metaverse, but, you know, when I first heard that, I was like, how that's going to be? They don't put, you know what I'm saying? I know drugs play a part, but you know, when the metaverse was brought up, that's when I instantly had a clue. Like, you know what? We might not own things physically, but we'll own things digitally, like real estate digitally. You know what I'm saying? Getting sucked into the digital world, you know what I mean? And that's where it really come down to, getting sucked into the digital world. I guess I was the last kill, y'all. That's some bullshit. No, I didn't know I got 4 kills. I thought I was gonna have the most deaths, but I guess I got 20 deaths, and the guy above me got 22. But yeah, when it really come down to it though, when the metaverse was brought up, that's when I realized, like, you know what? You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for everybody else because, you know, we're so used to the pleasures of this world. When it comes down to me though, I stopped going to parties. I never really went to clubs, even though when I turned 21, I still never went to clubs. You know, never been to a strip club, never been to the snow, never been to the East Coast. You know, I'm stuck where I'm at. This is all I know. But when I was trying to get into the spirit realm, I realized it was gonna take a long time for me to make it into the spirit realm. You know what I mean? Especially with all the agony and pain you gotta go through trying to reach for the spirit realm. I mean, yeah, I did my research on that. I mean, I got a book that explained, you know, the side effects of what would happen when you basically, you know, try to reach for the astral planes. Like, I did try to practice lucid dreaming, and I did follow a channel that talk about lucid dreaming. What the fuck? Bruh. Bruh. I didn't know I was the only one alive. These guys are not. I'll tell you, man. Oh, 9 yards, so. I mean, don't get me wrong, when cannabis came into the picture, I thought I was put on this earth for that as well, don't get me wrong. But since it's taken so long for it to be it is mainstream, but taking so long to get legalized, and how voters pass a bill and never get implemented, I'm like, man, representing cannabis could be difficult. I was trying to do everything in my power to represent the cannabis industry. But since they don't have access to banks and all that stuff, like I'm still gonna represent the cannabis empire and stuff, but come out with a book explaining that. But the whole philosophy behind cannabis and everything about cannabis, you know, basically the culture of cannabis. I'm still gonna write a book about that, but it's gonna be a big book though. It's gonna, big book. Gonna explain everything. But the thing is, now I said it, if you saw it in my short videos, but never go into full detail. Like now I see why cannabis is taking so long to get legalized. Because cannabis is gonna play an important role to people who are part of the low class, or basically the useless class. What the higher ups, or basically the elites, call us, the useless class. They're definitely gonna legalize cannabis this decade, but when 2030 comes, that's when they give us not just cannabis, but psychedelics too. But really, it's gonna be all drugs. Like I said, when it comes to the elite, they want us to be hooked on, cannabis, psychedelics, and computer games. Definitely computer games. But when it comes to psychedelics, that's for new age purposes for those who practice spiritually. Like when it comes to paganism or the new age movement, yes, that is going to be big around the decade of 2030 and stuff like that. But then you got the metaverse, and what the elites need, or the war economic forum need, is someone to create a new form of lifestyle within the metaverse. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, I thought I was on this earth for cannabis, but now I realize what my purpose is. You know what I'm saying? Because when I first saw Mark Zuckerberg present the metaverse, I'm like, okay, I'm not falling for it. Because, I used to say crazy things on Facebook about my family and stuff, but also things about my personal life. You know what I'm saying? But when it really come down to it, though, when Mark was speaking of the metaverse, I thought he was going to be the only one that's going to be in control of that. But when I started thinking hard enough, I'm like, hold up. I was playing Second Life, and that's a metaverse. I play World of Warcraft. That's sort of like a metaverse. But really, it's a role-playing game, but it is a metaverse in its own right. When it comes to those who want to live in those type of ages, definitely in that game. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got into Roblox too late. I mean, it came out in 2006, so when it came out around that time, I was definitely into that street life. I was into music too, but I was definitely into that street life. You know what I'm saying? I was going back and forth, fucking with my cousin that got me into cigarettes and stuff. Then messing with my play sister or the girl I lost my virginity to. And also, we didn't have internet, so it would be hard for me to discover Roblox around that time. You know what I'm saying? But when I was 15, so I got in that street life and let video games go. Still doing the music thing, you know what I'm saying? Street life and music, those are the main two things that I wanted to represent. You know what I'm saying? But what made me left that street life? Well, because I got a job now, but really, I realized all of my old friends, especially the one that know where I live, have not changed at all. Still the same asshole, still being disrespectful, still being, putting threats upon my life and stuff like, The thing is, I just didn't want to be part of the streets no more because nobody's that loyal, but at the same time, it's a dangerous game. A very dangerous game. That's why when it comes to Oakland, San Francisco, Richmond, many parts of the Bay Area, I just don't want to be in those areas no more. I just don't want to be in those areas no more. I'm just being honest. I really don't want to be in those areas anymore. But when it comes to the Omniverse, making a digital twin, I won't be there physically, but when it comes down to being there digitally, that's one thing I'm looking forward to. That's why I'm, you know what I'm saying? Because when Mark Zuckerberg said, presented the metaverse, you know what I'm saying? I didn't think that he was going to be the main one, creating it, but when when I started looking deep into it, he was not the only one that was presenting the metaverse. Like I said, when the video presented the Omniverse, I can't even find that news clip where the person was saying that it's going to support 2D and 3D, which means through the screen and through the VR headset. And you can add items and stuff into your Omniverse. And looking at the graphics of Omniverse, I'm like, it look like these games, but it's more realistic. It's more realistic. You know what I'm saying? So when the Omniverse was brought up, let's hope it's come into beta around 2025. Because right now, what Omniverse is doing is looking for developers and creators, those who want to create their world and stuff. And also they're going to support VR. So VR is not advanced at this moment, even though the new Meta Quest costs $1,000. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole month's of paycheck if I have to buy that crap. But but I'm more interested in Xbox and what they bring into the table. Like I said, Roblox was alright, but at the same time, I'm more looking forward to Fortnite. Just for the simple fact is that I got a virtual spouse that is a skin or an avatar in Fortnite. And when it comes to the word Fortnite, it's similar to Edomites, Israelites, Ishmaelites. Fortnite is a definition of those who are of the metaverse. I see that's why I joined the Fortnite crew and get direct deposit and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing. I'm finna get my Coca-Cola off the freezer, so I'll be back. Matter of fact, hold on, let me log out first. Because when I come back, I want to talk some more, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to just jump into the game. But the thing is, I'm going to log off and jump back in. Usually when I press B, they kick me out the whole lobby, so I think not the lobby, but you know what I'm saying? I just want to get into my digital philosophy, or basically, when it comes to techno philosophy really means technology and philosophy. Now I didn't make that word up. I found that word through Reality Plus. If you go on Amazon, you know what I'm saying, type in Reality Plus, get that book, because it talks about the problems with philosophy in the digital world and stuff. I haven't read the book fully, but I do got a copy of it, Kindle form of it. Hold on, y'all. But let me get this Coke out of this freezer. I'll be back, y'all. YouTube, if you heard my mom music, I don't own the copyrights to that music. I don't know if the tab would pick it up. I just have to put that out there. I don't own the copyrights to whatever music that my mom is playing. The old school music. I have to say, I don't know if it's copyrights in that old music. I don't know. I have to let that be known. You know what I'm saying? Get a can of Coca-Cola. Yeah. That's much better, yeah. I mean, my bad. I get caught up in the trance doing these type of things, but but I'm really happy and grateful that Activision Blizzard have had a success with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. As you can see, I'm really enjoying myself. But But yeah, but when it comes to the weekends though, you know what I'm saying, I'm definitely not gonna use the mic. But during the weekdays, when I play this during the weekdays, like I said, I don't have to go to bed early. You know what I'm saying? Especially over the weekend, especially Sunday and stuff. So, you know, when it comes down to it, I'm gonna give y'all more and more gameplay. I'm gonna play Apex Legends. I'm gonna play all these multiplayer games, and I'm gonna play the story-based games. But you know, I hope Phil Spencer can make the original Xbox and the 360 games playable through remote play. Like since they're jumping into cloud gaming and strictly cloud gaming, let's hope they make their games, you know, compatible with the remote play. Like I would love to play, you know, like Sonic Adventure and Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic. You know, many of those games. You know what I'm saying? And give out the details and the plot, especially Star Wars, the Old Republic game. Like I would definitely love to do that. You know, so I got a little drop on this pen, but I'm gonna hit it real quick. Also, I might smoke some flower after this because my vape cartridges it's almost empty, man. I got some flower on my tray. So let's do this. So yeah, when it comes to this gaming thing, and also I got books, and also I got this book called The Game Console, where they show a photograph of all the consoles that ever came out, even the ones that are not known. Like when it comes down to it, I'm glad I got this book way before. You know, so I did way before the metaverse was mentioned, but I got this book way before any of that. What I'm trying to say is that when it comes to these game consoles that's in this book, you know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, you know what I'm saying? I gotta bring Sega into the picture as well. But when it comes to the big three, you know what I'm saying? PlayStation, Nintendo, and Xbox remind me of the Abrahamic religions, where you got Islam, Judaism, and Christianity, and also their offsprings. And when it comes to the offsprings, you know, when it comes to the consoles offspring, it's through their generations. And also it depends on if you like the game or not. I mean, if you like the old school games, the retro games, or basically the modern games, specifically Xbox One series consoles. You know what I mean? But when it comes to this game console book that I got in this yellow, I got the original Nintendo controller on it. When it comes down to it, I see myself, you know, creating all sorts of religions from these unknown consoles that is in this book. Like when it comes to Atari and Atari, what else? When it comes to Atari, I'm gonna say Atari because there's many others as well, but I'm gonna say Atari. Like when it comes to Atari game console, like that was the first game console, right? They have every right to create a game, a virtual console religion within the metaverse. That basically call themselves Atariites. I made that word just up. I just made that word up just now. But when it comes to all of these ites, you know what I'm saying? PlayStation ites, Nintendo ites, Xbox ites, it all comes to one word, and that's Fortnite. Like, Fortnite is like the umbrella term for all of these ites. Like, Israelites is the umbrella term of all the 12 tribes of Israel. So basically what I'm trying to say in this gameplay video, I know I'm talking a lot, not getting kills while I'm playing this. You know, like I said, I gotta stop talking and play it, but, you know, when it comes to these gameplay videos, you know what I'm saying, why I talk about the metaverse and all that stuff, because, believe it or not, but if you're looking at the screen right now, if you look at me playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, especially with other players, this is an example of a metaverse is socializing, getting, well, you can say this is socializing, but you really just playing the game though. But, you know, you surrounded by other players, you know what I'm saying? And when it comes down to being surrounded by other players, like what Phil Spencer said, we've been in the metaverse for over 30 years. And since we've been in the metaverse for over 30 years, and this is a definition of it, basically around a bunch of other people that's in a distant land. Like, I was playing with people on here that live in Southern California, Texas, Utah. I mean, different parts of the American country, you know what I'm saying? But we all here in the virtual reality sense. We up here teaming up and killing each other in this game, you know, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We up here just having fun. Oh yeah, about the Oasis thing. When it comes to the Oasis, you know, when it definitely comes to the Oasis, you know, people are dying and losing everything. That's not true. In the metaverse, you will still have all your possessions, your NFTs, your cryptocurrencies. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, don't believe everything that Hollywood is saying in their movies. We are not going to be living on top of trailers. If anything, it will be apartment buildings more. And that's too dangerous to live on anyway. They just give you an example. That's all for entertainment purposes. But when it comes to the Oasis graphics, and when it comes to the drones and stuff, that's going to be real. It's definitely around that decade, but definitely real. But when it comes to living on top of trailers and stuff, and also getting killed in games, and you got to start all over again, losing all your cryptocurrencies and all this stuff, your NFTs, I'm like, bro, that's not the metaverse. That's strictly gaming right there. That's straight up gaming. But when it comes to gaming though, even when you play this, even though someone might steal your gun, but at the same time you still have the same gun once you respawn. So, you know, in the Oasis, you know, dying and losing all your stuff, that's not going to happen in the metaverse. The metaverse is supposed to be the reflection of the real world. When it comes to games like this you see on the screen, these are just entertainment games for people to have fun and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Well, you don't see that happening in Roblox or any of these metaverse, even Second Life. But you know, when it comes to the Xbox metaverse, like Microsoft is focused on building a Microsoft-owned metaverse, but Xbox metaverse really is not going to be like PlayStation Home. Like the thing is, Xbox, since they add Roblox, they're definitely going to embrace Sandbox, Decentraland, TCG World, particularly those metaverses. And when it comes to Fortnite, you know what I'm saying, once that become a metaverse, you know what I'm saying, they're going to embrace that as well. Okay, I'm sick of Todd. Yeah, I'm not, you know, I might as well. Oh, there's spawn right there. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, yeah, the graphics in the Oasis, that's the full peak of video game graphics once the metaverse existence. Like Omniverse, you know, if you see that graphics, just type in Omniverse, NVIDIA Omniverse, And when you see their graphics close to Oasis graphics, almost close to it, but but when it comes to the video Omniverse, they're gonna have virtual rounds. They're gonna have a digital twin of this Earth. A digital twin. I don't know how they're gonna accomplish that. They're probably gonna use Google Maps or something, but Google Maps don't give a perfect clear. The thing is, they only use drones. Drones are perfect to get a copy of this whole physical world view in a virtual reality sense. And when it comes to Neuralink, they're going to add virtual reality in there. So basically, you're going to see everything virtually once you have Neuralink in your brain. And when it comes to seeing things virtually, I think that's how they're going to get a copy of everything. But, I'm just saying, though. Wait a minute. Did my teammate was behind this dude? He wasn't. Are they teaming up together?
All Saber, mission accomplished.
So when it comes to Xbox, I'm saying the only metaverses they will probably have is ones like Roblox. But they already got Minecraft is basically Xbox metaverse. I'm like, man, why the graphics gotta look that way? Like I probably would have got into Minecraft, if I was into Roblox, but when it comes to games like Fortnite, TCG World, having their characters look like that, that's what I like the most. I'm just being honest. Yeah, I just float.
We are taking Charlie. Domination. We control Charlie. We are losing Bravo.
Oh yeah, so when it comes to cannabis, like I said, the book that I'm working on. How do you, oh, I was about to say how you got up there. I'm sorry if I'm not doing my best, y'all, but man, I don't know what to say. I could be a pro player if I just put all my might to it, but when it comes down to multiplayer games, what I'm saying, when it comes down to doing it like this, like tell you the truth, the only time I play video games is when I'm doing gameplay videos. You feel what I'm saying? But the main thing I want to say though is that even though I do gameplay videos, I want to put my, myself out there. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to my role into the metaverse. Now, when it comes down to the one word religion, I know I said I play a part in that, but I think the only person that play a part in that is Lord Maitreya. So, and I think he already had plans for that. But you know, even though I made that, even though more videos, I mean, even though some videos I made, strictly about spiritualism and occultism and me worshiping idols and stuff. Like I said, I thought I was meant for the cannabis industry, but like since they don't got access to banks and it's taking this, like I'm like, what planet I'm living on? Like, why is taking like, what I'm saying? When it comes down to people who are against marijuana legalization, I mean cannabis legalization. But like the War Economic Forum said, when it comes down to cannabis and computer games, that's definitely going to be a new reality once 2030 comes. You know what I'm saying? Us, people who are part of the useless class, particularly us, you know what I'm saying? Like, the only freedom that we is going to have is living through the metaverse. And the metaverse is the matrix. I mean, of course, we're going to have robots and stuff like that. But what's really going to be the main thing is universal basic income. And with that universal basic income, you know what I'm saying, using those, using digital money is going to be very acceptable within the metaverse and gaming. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the truth movement, you know what I'm saying, they didn't say nothing about the War Economic Forum. You know what I'm saying? Like, from the beginning, they didn't say nothing about it. But now, when you look through the metaverse and see who's behind it, like when metaverse was first mentioned, guess what? I did went on YouTube and searched. If it wasn't for me searching on YouTube, I wouldn't have these recommended videos. Like when it comes to TCG World, their video was recommended to me because I was watching a lot of metaverse videos. And then when I started learning about Roblox, I joined it, but I realized, like, you know what, I'm too old for this. Besides, I can play Fortnite, and you know what I'm saying, Fortnite is a perfect example of a metaverse. Bro, what the fuck, man? I'm dead. I'm dead. You see this guy right here? I'm not even paying attention behind me. But yeah, when it comes down to cannabis, it's going to play an important role to the poor or useless class. Like I said, drugs and computer games, particularly cannabis. I can't speak for people. I can't speak for meth, heroin, all them drugs. I mean, I don't know how that's going to work. I mean, yeah, I do cannabis, and, when you smoke cannabis, you do feel like you want to game. You know what I'm saying? Game them most of the time, psychedelics and stuff, but, when it comes to hard drugs, though, I don't know, I don't see, I might be wrong, though. It's like when people first saw video games like Pac-Man and all that, they shocked how video games became today. Like, when they see games like this, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, when my mom see, when I was playing Vanguard on the TV when I was playing through my console, she was like, "Is that Snoop Dogg?" I'm like, yeah, they put him in the game. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? My mom's not into video games. And my mom, she played The Sims, but when it comes to my dad, though, he just thinks video games are boring. But it's nothing interesting about video games. My dad thinks video games are boring, but, when I was a kid, he spoiled me all types of game consoles. And like I said, when I was a kid, I was a gamer at first. First thing I learned the most. Like when it comes, I know, so I couldn't read, so there were certain games I was playing that dealt with reading and stuff, and I couldn't read at all. But the reason why I cannot read because I was stuck on video games. So I had a learning disability because I was stuck on video games. Saying when the PlayStation 1 came out, it came out, I think 1995, I think, but I was still a kid. When PlayStation 1 came out, bruh, that's all I ever lived for. I'm gonna be honest. When PlayStation 1 came out, I played Crash Bandicoot, even with the Nintendo 64. Playing Mario and Star Fox and all those games. Bruh, it led to me having a learning disability. I didn't want to read, I didn't want to write, I didn't want to do math. All that I had in my mind was to play video games. My dad and my mom thought I was autistic. They thought I was autistic. Now, I didn't understand why, but since I watched like Della, especially Linda FPS, when I watch these game streamers, particularly Elite, especially Elite Death, when I watch these game streamers, well, I can see why they think us gamers are autistic. Because when you look at the rage videos of Linda FPS, Della, and all of them, you know what I'm saying? They got their moments where you be like, do they take medication? But I do take medication though. But when I was watching that, that would really made me, stick with gaming. You know what I'm saying? Because not stick with gaming, but come back to playing video games. You know what I'm saying? I started learning about esports and realized esports is my favorite sports out of traditional sports. But I realized, but when I saw basically Linda FPS, Elite Depth, basically the main ragers, like when I started watching their videos, y'all, and how they act and stuff, that's how I was when I was a kid. Especially playing video games. But when I stopped playing video games, I was able to learn again and able to learn to read and stuff. Thank God for that, but But what I'm trying to say in this video, even though I'm Marisha, even though I'm hoodoo and stuff, but like I said, my mom, when it came to Orisha worship and stuff, she was into that stuff first. But the Orishas, they were using my mom to get to me. I don't know how they feel about me, embracing the digital, but at the same time, I always want to worship Mother Oshun and Father Shango and my spirit god parents. But, only time will tell what will happen in the future because, even though we back to our regular lives, when the metaverse was brought up, I can't let go of the subject. Because like I said, I know I talk about the multiverse, even though I don't go in full detail, because it's not my reality. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the multiverse, though, I just don't want that never be a part of my reality. Never. Some of the things are basically all the things in it of the decisions I would have made. But when it comes to the metaverse, though, I only see freedom there. Now, I don't have visions of me being of the astral planes or being of the spirit realm. The spirit world, because I can only see that through my third eye. Because I really don't know what the spirit world. I don't even know what the astral planes look like. Like I heard stories about people talking about this and that, it look like this and that, but I really don't know what it looked like spiritually. Like I did astral project out of my body, but it's for a different reason. And oh yeah, Rihanna's new song "Lift Me Up." There's no subliminal message in that song. That song is strictly about her being, proud of being a woman. But that Rihanna song "Lift Me Up," You know what I'm saying? There's no subliminal message in that song. I couldn't find none. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I gotta wait for that Super Bowl performance. She's probably gonna perform at the Super Bowl, and then might reach the rule. Like now, I just now started listening to Eminem and Snoop Dogg song, and saw a clip of their performance at the MTV Awards. How they all of them was all virtual. But, you know, but if you listen to that song, Eminem and Snoop Dogg, you know, talking about cannabis, and have Yacht Gray Ape, or what's that called? That crypto guy with the monkey face, or Wall Street, one of those guys. Basically, in that song with Snoop Dogg and Eminem, you know, cannabis and computer games is going to be the new reality. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to cannabis, that's why it's taking so long to get legalized. Because I remember Times Magazine had that guy with the supposed to represent, I don't know what to represent, but he had the VR headset on. He had the cannabis in his hand and many other things. Like, I can probably find a video, but, you know, like now, nobody didn't understand the VR headset thing, though. And nobody didn't understand the cannabis leaf as well. But, you know, Time Magazine knew the future. And when it comes to the war economic forum, you know what I'm saying, cannabis and computer games, you know, people living through computers and having virtual spouses, you know what I'm saying, they're going to need someone like me to represent that. Even though I was all about the spiritual, but like I said, there's dangers to that. Like even with Aleister Crowley, like all the things that he went through, you know, embracing the spiritual. Like I was about to go to a Thelemite temple and stuff, and even a Mason temple or any of those temples. But really though, I don't have a car. I don't take public transportation. And when it come down to taking Uber or Lyft, I was obsessed with Uber, but now I'm not no more. My only option is to really embrace the digital world now, because I don't know if I'm able to drive now or able to get a license, but you know, when it come down to it, you know, I see myself becoming of the digital world. And this is my choice. Because, like I said, I watch Ready Player One religiously. You know what I'm saying? I watch that religiously. It's going to be every Sunday now, either through my tablet that I'm using right now to play this game, or through my Fire Stick TV, and watch it from there. I will watch it again tonight, but, you know. Oh yeah, after this gameplay, I mean, I'm going to play Rainbow Six after this. You know what I'm saying? Whole 9 yards. But right now, we already made it to the hour point, the 4 hour point. Now we got to wait for that 20 minutes. And then we'll be done with this gameplay. Because my tablet is still halfway full and it can only take an hour and 20 minutes. I will go for an hour and 30. But due to these matches, it always end around an hour and 20 minutes. See, this is what happens when I play the game and I'm talking at the same time. As you can see, I'm not paying attention, so that's why over the weekends I'm downstairs and I'm playing it. I'm trying my best to play professionally, but you know me. It's just, you know me, man. Yeah, so when it comes down to the metaverse, I see people like us, you know, creating our own country, creating our own realms, you know, creating our own world within the metaverse. You know what I'm saying? Like the War Economic Forum, they're going to give us power to really, you know, create towns and cities and even countries, or be a part of a country within the metaverse. Either Decentraland, Sandbox, or any of those. You know, when it comes down to the metaverse, we'll be able to live our dreams. Like what you see in Marvel movie, DC Universe, you know, the comic books, you know, just imagine all the things you can do in the metaverse. Anything is possible And it's unlimited. But it's only limited to the technology you use, but it's unlimited to the things you can do in the metaverse. Like I said, when it comes to the Ready Player One, the scene when he logged into the Oasis, I mean, I down there when I watch it on my phone every single day.
I'm with you.
Yeah, just by looking at that alone. You know, I want to watch it every single day. I might even watch it once I'm done with this gameplay. Because when it comes to him logging into the Oasis and showing everything that the Oasis is a definition of a metaverse. And when it comes down to transferring my soul, I want my soul to live in the Oasis, basically. Or basically now in this original universe, the metaverse. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't into movies around 2018. Like I said, I'm stuck on YouTube, so I don't have regular TV. But when it comes to Ready Player One, though, like ever since they mentioned the metaverse and they brought up that movie, I got off of Amazon and I just watched that religiously. But when it comes to watching the opening scene of him logging into the Oasis, I just love seeing that. Because that's how exactly it's going to look around, and definitely around 2040, but definitely in the beginning stages of 2030 as well. Once technology is fully enhanced, and AI is going to be fully operative around 2030 as well. And that's one thing.
Hostile care package deployed. The enemy's gaining ground. Push back.
Yeah, that's one thing. Like I said, I watched Ready Player One religiously. And when it really come down to that movie, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, when I record that song in my virtual home, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have that part when I make the video of it, and I'm gonna have that part when the guy log into the Oasis, where I'm rapping about living in the metaverse. Basically talking about Web 4 and Web 5. I can't wait for Web 3 to come. I know, I signed up for a GameStop NFTs. And when it comes to the games, like I said, I don't own a PC, but when it comes to their mobile games or their Android games, I'm definitely gonna do that. Oh yeah, I got Call of Duty Mobile. I might play that after this. But like I said, we gotta go for that full 20 minutes on this hour. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people don't like my videos because they're only gonna like videos of someone who got elite scores in the game. But I am getting new subscribers. Wow. I upload gameplay, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, people watched it.
Enemy care package incoming.
But when I talk through the mic and do the gameplay, even though I'm not focusing right now, I know you can hear my Xbox controller being loud, moving the thumbsticks.
Friendly UAV on station.
But Xbox got the adaptive controller and all that. So, I mean, it's amazing how Xbox is. And when it comes to the big three, I see that Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo just like the Abrahamic religions. And when it comes to Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo, them big three have every right to have a religion similar to like the Abrahamic religions, but only in the metaverse. Since metaverse is a virtual world where anime characters, cartoon characters can join in, you know what I'm saying? Just imagine what type of things I can bring into the table. You know what I'm saying? Tell the war and I'm a foreign straight up like, hey, this is, y'all are promoting my home world. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a part of this. Even though I say I'm about New Age spirituality, but at the same time, I don't have no place in that. Like it took me this moment to realize, like, now I know my purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because when it came to cannabis, like, I thought I was going to join in, but like I said, it's taking so long for it to get legalized. I'm like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, the book I'm trying to write about cannabis is going to be deep rooted in deep rooted in doctrine, deep rooted in indoctrination. You know what I'm saying? Indoctrination of my book, of that book. But you know me, I gotta do research and study, and also read my New Age books to bring some clarity of what I'm trying to say in that book. You know what I'm saying? But right now, the only book I'm working on right now is the Xbox book. You know what I'm saying? It's growing the metaverse and stuff like that. Like, I was gonna say have Xbox have its own home, but really though, if they keep creating more metaverses to where it's 3D form, not 3D form, but 2D form, like through the screen in a 3D environment, you know, I feel like Xbox should embrace that. You know what I'm saying? Have a multitude of metaverses part of the Xbox ecosystem. Like, they definitely want to add Decentraland and Sandbox once they make enough money. You know what I'm saying? Like, not make enough money, but make sure that the game look will be right on the Xbox console. I can't really speak for PlayStation or Nintendo, but, you know, definitely for the Xbox console. So Xbox would not really have a PlayStation Home. If anything, they would use Fortnite as their own PlayStation Home. Even though Fortnite's not close to a metaverse yet, but they will. But once Fortnite become a metaverse, I think that's around the time when Decentraland Sandbox will come through. That depends if Phil Spencer is still owner of Xbox. Like, when it comes to someone new that's gonna come to Xbox, I don't know. Like I said, Phil Spencer doing this thing, making Xbox right, but you know, when it comes to really when it comes to what I was about to say, when it comes to PlayStation, having a PlayStation Home, like, they should add it on PS5, but I heard they revamp it in PS3. I'm always the fucking last kill, man. Let's see if I'm the last kill. Yep, I'm the last kill. I got 5 kills. Wait a minute. They didn't add AI to it yet. I think this is the beginning stages of multiplayer. And as you can see, I don't see my tokens, my card points showing, so I can see why we're still in the beginning stages of Call of Duty, I guess. Because as you can see, even Battle Pass is not even available. But you know, this game gonna last for 2 years, including this year. And when it comes to next year, that's when Activision Blizzard gonna be part of Xbox or Microsoft team. But yeah, but I do see Xbox adding a multitude of metaverses in the ecosystem. You know, when it comes to PlayStation Home, only PlayStation is good at doing that. But when it comes to Xbox, they're gonna be more open because really Minecraft is their metaverse. I keep forgetting Minecraft, but yeah, to be honest, Minecraft is their metaverse. You know what I'm saying? Xbox definitely making a lot of money off of Minecraft, even from other platforms. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's the truth. I mean, they make billions off of Game Pass, but you know me, I'm always gonna be a Microsoft shrimp. But when it comes down to spending money, I'm not gonna keep spending like every single time, unless it's in-game tokens. Then I will buy some in-game tokens. Yeah, sometimes ground in this game used to be rise up to your waist and stuff, but it look like they fixed it a little bit. What kind of guns this guy have, man? God damn, man. But you know, I love Call of Duty though, man. I wouldn't mind turning my money into COD points. Like, the thing about with me is, if you try and embrace the metaverse, start with gaming first. Start with games like this. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes down to it, when you join multiplayer or even GTA, invest your money into their tokens, man. I mean, when it comes to GTA 5, they give you down there a credit card. Like, I spent $100 in cash, crypto cash in GTA 5. I own like 2 or 3 houses, got like 3 or 4 cars, all red, which is my favorite color. I'm living good in GTA 5. Yeah, but when it comes to Roblox, though, I wish I would have got into it around 2000 when it was announced. But I'm a grown man now, and like I said, I don't be on Roblox no more. Like now, not Fortnite, but Epic Games, the soft developers who created Fortnite, is going to join the Lego to create a metaverse. But it's surely going to be for kids. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Roblox, Minecraft, I would say that's for kids, but Minecraft's for everybody. To be honest. But if you ask me if I gotta choose over Sandbox and Minecraft, I would say Sandbox. I have to choose Sandbox because Snoop Dogg is there. He's selling real estate, digital real estate there. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine all type of things you can do in Sandbox. You know what I'm saying? So, but Sandbox and the Central Land, even TCG World, might not come to Xbox ecosystem until around the year 2026, or basically near the end of the decade of 2020. Even though we're finna be at the mid of 2020s right now, but when it comes to near the end, that's one thing. But right now, Street Fighter 6 is starting to start us off with the metaverse thing, with the Battle Hub and World Tour. It seems like Street Fighter is targeting me, or basically anybody that likes, feet mostly. But like I said, Jury's not the only barefoot girl. This other girl, even though the picture look like she got some sexy feet, but let's hope she showing bare feet too. Jury's not the only one. I wish he and Nana come back, but looking at the creative character thing, I don't know if he and Nana's coming back. I wonder how they're gonna make her face. Hopefully she don't, she's probably older in the game. You never know. Let's hope she can become a DLC, man. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. Yeah, like I said, in-game talk, turn my, like I said, I got a Samsung blockchain wallet, and I got MetaMask. But I don't got a PC, so I don't know how it's gonna work. But also, I signed up for mobile games, Android games, like Guardian Heroes, whatever that mobile game called. The reason why I joined that game because of GameStop NFTs. GameStop NFTs is gonna be popping. I searched it through MetaMask. And since I searched it through MetaMask, and that's one thing. Like when it comes to Central Land and Sandbox, I gotta search through it on MetaMask, but TCG World, you know what I'm saying? MetaMask don't got that in their search engine. They don't got that in their search engine, but I am going to invest in GameStop NFTs as soon as I start playing the Android games. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the card games, like I'm not really into card games. When it comes to games that are role playing, like if it's like Final Fantasy, games like that, I will play because of Final Fantasy X. Since I got history, everything. Also, I might stream that too. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, but at the same time, I'm not at the beginning stages. I'm with Riku on the ship and stuff, so too late to stream that. Oh, I can't believe. Oh, I suck. I suck. I fucking suck. He sent out that drone and targeted everybody. I didn't know that was much power. I was like, hold on, you sent out a drone, you still walking in the drone.
Friendly UAV online.
Oh, he's right there. I need to get that ammo box. I don't want this damn shield.
Taking Alpha. Secure Bravo.
I thought you could run through that, but I guess not.
Alpha secure.
Okay, we reached the 20 mark, y'all. We've reached the 20 mark. I hope y'all enjoy this gameplay. If you do, share this video. You ain't gotta like it, but share it though. Bring more people into my channel. Because even though my channel got, even though my old videos, it's all confusing, but hey, once I push out more gameplay videos, and as long as Xbox got cloud gaming, as long as I got the Samsung tablet, that's one thing. But after this, I probably will play Call of Duty Mobile a little bit. Then I will get on Rainbow Six once I get this file on YouTube. We'll see.
Mission compromised. We have defeated.
I know he was strictly aiming for me. So yeah, when it comes down to it, when it comes to me talking through these gameplays, I'm basically talking about things that's strictly about gaming. But that's one thing. So I hope y'all enjoy this gameplays. Like I said, share this video. You ain't gotta like it because most of my gameplays barely got likes. Like the only video got more likes is that Jury's Feed video, but yeah, I am gonna stream Street Fighter 6 mostly when I'm in a battle hub. When it comes to World Tour, I want to do that personally. You know what I'm saying? That's what's basically, I'm being honest. You know what I mean? But one thing I want to say though is that when it comes down to me though, man, like I said, I'm always gonna be at the spirit world. I'm always gonna be at the spirit world. When it comes to having spiritual protection and also defending myself spiritually and so on and so forth. I have not turned my back on the spirit world. Even my throat and Father Shango knows. It's just that I still live at home with my mom, and I can't have no altar or anything like that in my room. Especially if my sister comes in here and fuck everything up and they get bad luck from it. So that's why I didn't went too far with the worship of the Orishas. Because if it couldn't have someone interfering with us, fitting with our connection. Like, don't get me wrong, my sister, she ended up having bad luck because she lost Shango's hammer. It was in his hand. I don't know how she did it, but I can't find Shango's hammer. Ever since then, she started receiving bad luck. So basically what I'm trying to say is the spirit realm is very powerful, but the spirits themselves are powerful. So basically I have no choice but to really, embrace the spirit realm. I mean, embrace the metaverse, the digital realm. I still embrace the spirit realm, but when it comes down to having altars or stuff like that, I just can't do it. So I didn't make the right friends growing up. I didn't have a perfect child. Teenage years, it was hell. especially in our street life. You know what I'm saying? I want to become a rapper, but a lot of these rappers, even, I want to say rest in peace to, I think it's Takeoff. Looking at these rappers dropping like flies, man. And that's why I'm moving all of my stuff into the metaverse. And that's a good choice for me. Because I want to become of the metaverse, because if you come of this physical world, you only got limited time to enjoy the pleasures that this world offers you. It was coming to that point, even with the subliminal messages and songs and stuff, but, this world is, like I said, when it comes to the metaverse and the people behind it, which is the work and Emma form, that's what I'm putting my hopes into. You know what I'm saying? It's to become like the metaverse, or basically the digital world. Because that's my only option now. I would become of the spirit world, but it's so hard. But I would never ever become of this world, this physical world. Or basically the things that this world offers. Don't get me wrong, I still gotta live in the physical world, but when it comes to being of this world, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? It's like those who live in for Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? They're strong in faith and strong and stay faithful to be faithful to the living or be of the living. When it comes to New Age spirituality or paganism, they're more obsessed with death. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got into paganism, because they're more obsessed with the spirits and ghosts and stuff like that. And it's dangerous when it comes to that stuff. But when it comes to the metaverse, though, they're all about, having everything in your control, but making things go your way as well, without no repercussions, without no emotional attacks, without no hatred or envy from people. All that stuff. So that's one thing I want to say to y'all. So I hope y'all enjoy this gameplay. Like I said, once I'm done getting this file out of my tablet and into my Mac and upload it on YouTube, I am going to stream Rainbow Six. I'm probably not going to talk that much, but yeah, I'm going to stream Rainbow Six. But this your boy Tab Money. So share this video out, y'all. Help. So I will put my PayPal in the description, but I don't want to do all that right now. But this your boy Tab Money. I'm finna sign off. So look out for my Rainbow Six gameplay and stay tuned. So peace.